Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, welcome to the video. This is going to be like a bit of a girl talk, chatty kind of vid. So I asked you guys for either your problems that you wanted advice on, topics you wanted advice on, or questions that you had for me in kind of like a girl talk kind of way is what I think I called it. I've done a video like this before and I really enjoyed it, and I felt like doing a little sit down video. So yeah, I definitely want to do way more sit down videos. So I thought I'd start with this because I don't really know. I feel like I love watching story times myself, but I don't have like any story times that I can think of, even though I clearly do. Anyway, I'm going to just get into the video now. I just want to say thanks for watching in advance, and like and subscribe to my channel if you're enjoying. So yeah, I put up an Instagram story asking you guys for problems, etc. So I'm gonna find them now. So here I am. So the first one is a problem and it's quite long. It's like a few little question things. I'll probably put the screenshot on the screen if I am bothered to. This is actually from a boy. So he says, I don't have confidence myself regarding relationships. I'm very shy and feel like I'm ugly. In general, I can be talkative, but when I talk, it's just normal subjects with no intention of relationship or whatsoever. However, if I find someone attractive, I literally freeze and can't even compliment. Literally, I have no self-confidence at all on the matter of relationships. I just know I can be anyone's best friend, but no more than that. So this is from like a boy's perspective. This is a boy's problem. I can give advice on what I think might work for you, like trying to talk to girls in more of a flirty way. It's hard to even describe it, isn't it? Like, it seems like such an easy thing, but I don't even know how people flirt. Like, how do you actually know that someone likes you? I don't even know. A few compliments. I think compliments are absolutely key. Like, compliments, just try and compliment, like just say you look really nice today. Oh, are they new shoes? Like, just like little like friendly like jokey kind of things, but just real, like, I just think joking, like banter with people is definitely the best thing. That's what gets me to like people anyway. Just having like fun together. And I guess you could, after a while, say if you like worked with them or if you had met them somewhere in person, somehow try and get their number, or get their, even easier, just add them on Instagram or Snapchat and just start chatting away to them, start replying to their stories. Not in like a creepy way. I think boys can definitely come across as creepy when they reply with like love heart eyes and weird stuff like that, unless you're like literally basically in a relationship. I think don't do that. It kills me, honestly, it actually kills me. I think definitely reply to like friendly stuff, like you're doing the right thing having more friendly conversation, but also I think when it gets to the point where you've become good enough, not good enough friends, but like you kind of know each other, you can start giving the compliment. You can even start the compliments earlier, but start being a bit more flirty, like make it more obvious that you're being flirty, not in a cringy way. It's hard to, how do you even tell someone how to flirt? Like, I don't know how to flirt. That's the thing. I literally slag people. I joke. I just can't, I don't show people that I like them, I don't think. To be honest, it's so much easier being a girl because you don't really have to graft. Yeah, I think baby steps, like just do little things that might make them think that they like you. Do like nice things for them and like make them think, yeah, that's actually such a good one. Make them think that you're doing like stuff like that for them. Like, be like, oh, I brought you a coffee. I got myself one and I thought I'd get you one because I knew you were in work at the same time. Like little things that makes them think that you kind of care for them more than you care for the other people, and more than just a friend maybe. Do little nice things, compliment, try and flirt a little bit. I don't know how to flirt. Like, I don't know how to tell you to flirt. Like, clearly you probably want advice on what to say and what to do, but I don't even know. Maybe just a little bit of like touchy feely, like not anything pervy, like just like a little like, I don't know. Just definitely follow them on Instagram. Or else if it's someone that you've met online, then the same kind of thing, just it's kind of easier over text to just say flirty-ish things, but don't go overboard, please. Boys kill me sometimes, they really do. Okay, so these are quite specific. There's one that says how to stop toxic people from trying to manipulate people into not liking you. You can't really stop them. That's the honest answer. You can't stop them. You just have to try and ignore what people are saying about you. People will know. Like, people know what you're like. They might hear all these stupid little things, people trying to make up stuff about you, but I think you just have to be yourself and try your best to ignore them. I definitely, I don't know if it's the best thing to do, if you should just ignore it and not rise to it, but I probably would send like one message to them and just be like, listen, I know exactly, like, I've heard what you're doing. I know what you're saying to people. It's not true. It's not fair. I'd way rather us just be civil, not have all these immature things. Like, you don't need to try and turn people against me. It's like, I'd send a straight out short message, just been like, I know, please stop doing that about me. Be a bit strict, and don't be rude, but just be strict. And then just pretty much leave it at that. And if they continue doing it, fucking leave them to it. Like, it says more about them than it does about you. 100%. There's nothing worse than someone who's always bitching and nagging and bringing other people down, and they don't have a good thing to say about anyone. Like, people can literally feel that. Like, have you ever been around someone that maybe you don't know that well? None of my friends are like this, so I'm not used to like really it being like nasty, but being around someone like new who you don't really know that well, and they just like talk and talk the whole time, and you literally come out of it and you're like like, there's nothing worse. Like, obviously it's completely normal to, like, no one is perfect. No one doesn't say a word about anyone else. I'm not going to pretend that I am, and sometimes I do say things about other people and I regret them and I feel bad afterwards, but like, it's human nature. We all do it the odd time, but some people are just constantly talking about people, saying things like, the things that she's saying about you must be made up, so they're probably not even believable. Like, people are probably just like, they probably switch off, they probably don't even listen to her anymore. So I wouldn't even bother, to be honest. People will learn and people will know. People won't even remember what she was saying about you, and let people, anyone who matters and who wants to get to know you and wants to be in your life, will make the time to get to know you properly, and they won't listen to what other people say about you. They'll judge you on what they've met themselves and how you treat them. So I wouldn't worry. Honestly, people who listen to other people's opinions so much and go on other people's opinions so much, you don't want to be friends with them either. So cut this friend, whoever it is that's saying all this about you and trying to get people to not like you, out of your life. Like you say, she's toxic, which means you're dead. It basically means you're cancelled. So yeah, I would just be like, bye, bon voyage. And that's pretty much it. You just have to leave it at that. Like, I don't think there's any harm in sticking up for yourself and letting them know that you know. But definitely don't let it get into a fight. Don't even bother to waste your energy or to stress yourself over this, because it's not worth it. Just cut her out. Adios. Bye. I don't know if it's, I think you might have said people, but I don't know if you mean one person or if there's a few involved. So either way, they're all dead. And another similar one is how to get over a toxic friendship. So I thought I'd do these two at once. So how to get over a toxic friendship, I would say, God, it's pretty fucking easy for me. I don't think I've ever like been upset over losing a friendship, to be honest. But saying that, I've had the same friends for years and I've probably just been lucky that none of them are toxic. But I've definitely experienced people who kind of bring me down, and maybe when I was younger I was a bit less tough and I stuck up for myself a lot less than I do now. So I think I probably did get treated not how I was supposed to be treated by friends in the past. But yeah, I've never been like heartbroken over losing a friend, if you get me. So I can't really, like, I know that some people say it's nearly worse than a breakup, which I can't even imagine. But I would probably just say to just do you. Like, don't think of, like, don't let yourself go back to being friends with them. Like, you do need to move on, move past them. Like, you'll meet new friends, you'll, honestly, everything will fall into place eventually. Like, who cares if you have to fucking spend some time by yourself for a while? I'm sure you've already got other friends or a boyfriend or whatever, other people, family that you can do stuff with. Just keep yourself busy. And also don't, like, if you have to, mute them on Instagram. Don't be looking at their stupid stuff that they're putting up. If they're putting up stupid quotes that you think, oh, that could be about me, oh, was that about me? No, we're not doing this. We're not reading those stupid quotes that could be about us. Like, who the fuck does that? No, we're not doing it. So yeah, just be like, this is the end, I'm off, we're not friends anymore, it's for the best. Like, you know they're toxic, so they need to be gone. And you'll be so much happier, and you'll probably have way more confidence as well when you're finally over them and they're not your friend anymore, because you'll stop having to deal with their shit and you'll get to focus more on yourself, and you'll have friends that bring you up and that encourage you and make you happy. And just surround yourself with good people like that. Try and make new friends if you need them. If you already have good friends, just hang around with your other friends and forget her. Just ignore her. That's my absolute thing. Like, definitely don't go looking on her Instagram. It's the worst thing you can do. She'll be nagging you and annoying you. She'll see you looking at her stories and then she'll bring it up, and then, oh, I just can't. Like, I actually can't. It kills me. It's the worst in the whole world. There's nothing worse than drama. Big fat drama. I love looking at other people's drama. Like, I love watching it on TV, but I hate my own drama. Like, when it's my own life, I'm like, no thanks. I hope that helps. I don't really know how to answer that. It's really difficult, honestly. I've got a couple of other questions, but they're not really related at all, and I don't want to go off topic. So yeah, I think I'll just answer one more because it'll probably take me a while to answer this one. So it's how to get over a breakup. Girl, I know you don't want to hear this, and everyone says it, but the only thing that's gonna fully get you over him is time. And probably moving on. And by moving on, I don't mean moving on now. I mean in time, when you've basically healed and you've moved on to someone else. That's the only time that I fully believe that you'll get over someone, when you're fully with someone else and you can understand why it didn't work out with the last person, if you know what I mean. Like, for me, I've had a couple of breakups, and they were all at like different stages in my life, kind of, but I definitely made mistakes and just jumped into seeing other people, talking to other people, to try and get over them. And it's not really the way. Like, whatever, a little bit of chatting to someone else, like maybe if you're on Tinder, it's no big deal to like chat away to people, get a bit of confidence. There is no harm, and there isn't really any harm in like going on a date or two either. But also, I don't think you should be focusing on trying to move on. Like, if you see that he has a new girlfriend, don't try and force yourself to have a new boyfriend just to make yourself look like you're over him. Like, honestly, you look stronger by just focusing on yourself. Like, honestly, if he sees you posting pics going out with the gals, he'll be more upset than seeing you with a fucking smelly rotten boy that he knows you're just using as a rebound, you know. So yeah, just focus on you. Spend loads of time with your friends, spend loads of time with your family. If there's anything that you wanted to do and you felt like you didn't have enough time to do before, do it now. Take up the gym, take up a sport, take up everything. Like, go for a brunch with your friends on a Saturday when you used to go over to his house. Go out on a Friday night when you used to watch a movie with him or go to the cinema. Like you can go to the cinema with your friends, you can go wherever you want. Honestly, you don't need some little freak dragging you down. So literally just don't focus on the good things. That's, I feel like you go through phases at the start, you're like angry, you're like, I'm done, this is the end, and you can remember all those shit things that they did, and then you only remember the good things that they did for a while. Well, not only, but like they come up a lot and you're like, oh, I miss them, oh, I miss when we used to go to the cinema, oh, I miss when we used to go for a walk. Like, no, you don't, you absolutely don't. So every time you think of something nice, be like, yeah, well, he fucking did this, and he slept with my best friend, and he slept with my cousin, and he texted 16 girls behind my back. Like, you have to get those shit things into your head. I don't even remember the good things that any of my exes did anymore, because I only remember the bad, because it's all that I think about, the bad. No, I'm only messing. Pretty much just focus on you, focus on what you want, and take from the relationship what you want to bring into your next relationship. Like any mistakes that you made that you feel like you don't want to repeat in your next relationship, that's grand. Keep them with you and learn from them. And then any positives, like any things that you loved, if you loved that he treated you a certain way, or did a certain thing for you, then grand, remember that, and you can ask your next boyfriend to do that if you really want. Just move on with your life, focus on other things, keep yourself as busy as you can, but also if it's a fresh breakup, do let yourself like almost mourn that person, because that's what it basically is. Like, that person is literally leaving your life, and it's so bad because you have to still hear about them. I had one friend who always loved to tell me what my ex was doing when we were broken up, and I was just like, don't fucking tell me anymore. I don't fucking want to know. I don't care what he's doing. I don't want to know who he's been getting with. It makes me sick. There was nothing more gross. Like, oh, it's actually horrible. Like, you don't need to hear those things. There's actually no worse feeling when your heart is literally like, oh, when you hear stuff like that. So just, yeah, tell your friends, I don't want to hear about them. Same thing, mute them on Instagram if you want. I mean, if you want to block them, like, fuck it, whatever you have to do to get over yourself, to get over him, do it. Even if you want to just text them and say that's why you're doing it. Oh no, don't start a conversation. Don't do it. Don't. Yeah, just do whatever you have to do. I'd probably go for mute if it was me. I wouldn't want to delete them probably. It's a bit dramatic. But I definitely didn't mute people in the past, and I remember like checking their story all the time, and this was not good. So yeah, it's not easy. Like, it is tough, girl, I'm not gonna lie, but you can do it. I swear to God, you can do it. I honestly believe you can. Yeah, best of luck. And thanks so much to everyone who asked me a question. I'm going to leave it there because I know my camera doesn't have much battery, and I feel like this is already so long. So yeah, I think I'd rather do a couple of questions and answer them really, really well and in depth than loads of little quick short. You can't really do quick short answers in this case because they all need a lot of detail and advice. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy this kind of video, I'll definitely do more of them because I enjoyed it. So yeah, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.